What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Straighten up and count off, sucker. This is BaldHead Reason. I know you heard them crickets, and it is time to kick it. I got my partners in the house today, man. We're gonna chop it up, man. So grab yourself something to drink, and we're gonna tell you what we think. Ando, what it do, baby?
What's up? What's going on, peoples? Just happy to be here as usual on this fine day. It's sun shining out here. But again, like we said in the pregame, bro, this pollen out here is Jackie Chan and everybody, bro. So if I have to blow my nose a couple times, forgive me. Forgive me. It's that time of year.
All good. All good. Yes, sir. For sure. Big Leo, talk to me, baby. What's happening?
What's happening, good people? What's happening? I know I've been late a couple times, man, but I'm here. I'm here on time this week, so let's do it, man. Hey, that pop too, dogs. Don't even feel bad about booing your nose, because I might have to step away a couple times too. So it is what it is. So
I'm gonna go ahead and get Leo some credit, y'all. He was the first one, dog, to tap in today, dog. So that's look, that dude said, I am not gonna be the late one today, dog. I am not gonna be here.
I got 48-56. That's all it was.
What the hell I'm talking about? What the early bird got the worms.
I got old knees improving. That's what I got. I'm here.
For sure. For sure. Why dog? I see you get it in. You got your story back there. I see the cold one in the background. Look, got a cold one. What's going on, back
there? They quarter one, brother. I go see what they do today. I'm gonna sit out here and try to fight this tree. Like I told y'all earlier before we went live, fight this tree sperm out here just falling on everybody.
No, you're right. Yes, sir.
Can't even keep your car clean because boy, I ain't gonna say the word, but the tree with that M word all over your vehicle.
You best believe it.
We hope y'all having a good day, and we're gonna get this party started for you.
Yes, sir. My man is getting on that 26 right out the gate. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. That's our code word. If y'all don't know what 26 means, if you ain't been watching, so you got to go back a couple episodes. That's the code word. Getting on that 26, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're gonna jump right into it, man. Right into the head lead, powered by New Spot Alert ATL, man. Check out New Spot Alert ATL at New Spot Alert ATL for all your food and entertainment requests and needs in or around Metro Atlanta and abroad. So again, tap in at New Spot Alert ATL. Follow us there and check us out, man, for a new post. All right, fellas, the head lead. In the last 25 years of your life, what has consistently been the same and what has significantly changed? I'll start with you, Big Liv.
What has consistently been the same and what has changed? I say consistently been the same for me, man. It's just my mindset. You know, if we're talking about just us individually, my mindset, man, has been just, hey, enjoy life. That hasn't changed, man, since I retired 13 years ago. And prior to retiring, I say like those last 5 or 6 years of my career, man, I made my mind up that I was going to really just enjoy life. You know, wasn't worried about too much. You know, I had gotten past a bunch of deployments. I didn't have any deployments those last few years. They got me. They got me prior to that now.
Yeah.
But after that, man, I said, you know what? I'm just going to enjoy life and just do the things I want to do. No regrets. You know, I don't want no regrets, man. Looking back saying, I wish I had done this or, I don't have time to do this right here. So if it's a trip I want to take or something I wanted to buy or something I just enjoy doing that I wanted to go do, that's been a consistent thing for me. And that's on purpose. That ain't things just happen and just all, willy-nilly, man. I've been making a concerted effort to say I'm gonna do what I want to do. If it's going to some game somewhere or going to an island somewhere, whatever case may be, because y'all know just like I do know, man. We see partners of ours, people that we was in military with. And some of them cats passing away real early, man.
Yeah, they gone, man.
Yeah,
they gone. Yeah,
heart attacks and strokes and all of that stuff. And I ain't saying going on trips and all of that is gonna prevent all of that, but you want to enjoy yourself, man, because you never know, what's coming. So that's what's been consistently the same for me. That hasn't changed, and I'm not gonna let it change. I'm gonna keep doing what I and enjoy myself. Now, as far as what has changed, I'll say, and I don't want to get too deep into this. I'm almost tired of talking about it, but I don't want to let it drown either. Um, I think I'm a little more involved now in what's going on politically and those things that's happening in the world, man, that you need to be aware of. I'll be the first one to admit in those times when we were in the military and deployed here or stationed here, and kids growing up and all that kind of stuff. I kind of fell off from it a little bit. Still kind of paying attention, somewhat, but kind of fell off a little bit. But now I'm kind of in tune and locked in, man, because you see, you get older, you start to see things, and you see how some dirt is being done and something that you might have not paid attention to earlier. You're paying attention to it now. So I think that's something for me that has changed somewhat. It's just the political landscape has changed from just politics to almost like a clash of politics and race,
Yeah.
and class,
Yeah.
them things combined now, man. So I'm kind of paying attention to more. I think that's changed dramatically over the last several years. So those are that I go with right there.
Okay. All right, yeah. Ando.
Yeah, so the last 25 years for me, man, what's consistently been the same is piggyback off of you. A lot of my mindset, you know, I'm still married to the same person. That's been, consistent. That's 31 years of my life. Man, Lev, you went to some places, man, I wasn't expecting. Especially as far as a mindset, I've always had a mindset of achieving, doing the best I can. Especially after the military. Again, much like yourself, it's been 12 years for me since I retired from military. Battle some injuries and things like that, and fought my way back to where I am today. So there's a level of consistency with my mindset as far as helping people, doing the best I can, being a good example for my family. That's been, I think, one of the most consistent things that I take pride in, that, despite no matter what's going on with me, as long as I'm breathing, I'm going to give that effort. I'm going to give an example. I'm going to do my best to, to take care of my people, and, to leave a lasting, legacy of, in my mind, what right looks like, what a man is supposed to be. So I just think the consistency, mindset, and effort is that's been consistent with me. Significant changes again. Some of the injuries that I've dealt with, but hey, I'm still here, man. Everybody has something that they're dealing with, and it's just it's your mindset and how you tackle it every day. You're gonna feel sorry for yourself, or you're gonna keep it moving and do the best you can, because a lot of people have less, and a lot of people not here right now. Like you said, we have a lot of our friends and family leaving here early. So take the time and do some of those things that you want to do. And again, I've began in the last probably 6 or 7 years to do some things that I would like to do for myself, because I always put we always put everyone else first. And I've taken some trips, I've done some things that I wanted to do. I played some extra rounds of golf, in the last few 10 years or so. But yeah, just enjoying life. The other significant changes is, I'm a grandfather now. And I'm happy to be
Paw Club, baby.
in the Paw Club.
Right.
And hear the old grandpa, I love you so much. I love you a lot. That makes my day, man. So, the significant changes, the fact that I'm a grandfather, and these kids keep you young. So,
yeah.
Well,
Gonna kill you early one.
I can't hear you on that one, Tim.
Say, or they'll kill you one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so man, it's just the changes have been good, the transition has been good. You know, I'm out here in California now. I've met some new people. I made some new friends. And yeah, man, I'll just continue to you know, take it one day at a time and make the most of everything that, you know, life has for me right now, what's ahead for me.
It is.
Come on through with it, Watchdog.
Hey, I ain't gotta worry, brother. This ain't gonna be episode 20. This ain't gonna be the episode, but hey,
Hey, hey, I was a little worried because you were looking at that cigar like it had something else inside of it.
Hey, look, let me tell you something. Knowing him, he probably that ain't palm olive that he soaked it in. I bet you that. You know.
He looked at that thing like, you're good.
hey, if I had to go, I
Put your soaking in it. That ain't no damn palm olive. I bet you that.
Hey.
You know.
Hey, no. So last 25 years, man. You know, I got to give a shout out, man. You know, go give credit where credit's due, man. You know, because it wasn't for the old household six, man. She been by my side, boy, and because I've been terrorizing some things, man. So I got to give her all the credit, man, because you know, last 25, she been riding and die with me through thick and thin, brother. Because we gonna hit 30 years this year in December. I better say the date right because mother gonna get me. But I'm in 30 years, so I was saying the last 25. Hey, I had to check my 6. She went to the commissary, so I'm good. So yeah, last 25, man, she's been rocking with me, brother. And then what some of the other stuff on that consistency thing, man, just like you all said, you know, I try to focus more on me, not necessarily trying to say I'm, you know, just worrying about myself and stuff like that, but no, working on me and what I can do better for the family and others and myself as well. But also, you know, we started taking care of our things and started doing all the travel and stuff like that because we wasn't doing it. You know, we was I can't go nowhere right now. We got to do this. You know, I got to worry about work. Got to worry about this. You know, that's the least of my thought process now. If I need to go somewhere, I need a downtime. I'm out of there. I don't care what's going on. I'm out. So, you know, because time is short. You know, right? You know, I think I said it last week, man. I found out one of my homeboys that I grew up with passed away about 3 weeks ago. But I didn't find out 2 weeks after the fact. And they were like, "Yeah, man, you know, Joe has passed away." I'm like, "Man, what are you talking about?" I'm like, y'all couldn't get a hold of me before that. You got my numbers. You got my number. You got Facebook. You got everything. You tell me 2 weeks later. Oh, okay, I appreciate it. That's kind of jacked up, but you know, I try to change over the last 25 years to make sure, you know, I try to be a better person as best as I can be, you know, and treat people like they want to be, you know, I want to be treated. I try to do that. But some people, man, like y'all hear about when I go off the dome, sometimes they don't work out. You know, they still do other stuff behind you. And then when you confront them, they looking at you like, man, what the problem is? No, ain't no problem. I'm talking now since y'all had something to talk about. But we'll talk about that off the dome. But yeah, man, 25 years, I'm trying to stay consistent, trying to make sure that household six is always there by my side, and I'm by her side to support in everything that she want to do. Like her party planning business she's got going on. And she tell me I'm her assistant, and she in charge, and she barking orders. So she tell me to set up 25 tables. I got to set up 25 tables. And then I got to take 8 Motrin after that because my back hurt. So
hey, that's the most consistent part of the whole story. We always been their damn assistants. We just didn't know it. You know?
Hey, fighting it. They're fighting it at every turn. Like, man, I ain't got to answer.
Yeah, you talk about consistency. That's consistent for you, that boy. Yes, sir.
Yes.
So what changed? What changed in the last 25, Watchdog?
Man, hey, what changed for me? My circle.
Oh.
Yeah, my circle, and you know who I allow to get into the circle and disrupt my peace and harmony. That's the key, man. You gotta. Sometimes you gotta drop some baggage. You gotta drop some habits, and just focus on that, you know, and try to do those things. A lot of times I won't even leave the house.
Yeah, me too, man.
I stay at the house. They be like, "You going somewhere?" Nope. Well, I'm gonna go. Well, you go. Hey, you need me to go? No? Okay, well, I'm not going. I'm gonna be right here. Ain't nothing out there I need to be out there messing around with. No, I'm good. So unless it's here and here with the group, I don't need to be there. I'm not going. And if I go somewhere by myself, then where you finna go? To the car wash. the one right up the street. I'm going in there because I don't feel like putting on my pressure washer. I'm gonna go use their facilities, wash my vehicles, and then I'm coming back to the house. I'm going from point A to point B and back to A. That's it.
Feel that? Okay, so I'm pretty much consistently, no pun intended, agreeing with what you guys are saying across the board here because this is a revelation for me in the last 25 years. It really kind of came to fruition for me like this last year was pretty difficult for me. 2024 was pretty difficult for me. And we talked about one time before, everything significant in my life has been centered around the number 24. Every significant event, from my date of birth to my wife's date of birth to the, when I met her and uh, when my mom died and when I got injured and everything surrounding around 24. So that last year was a difficult year for me. When it ended in 24, as a matter of fact. But the revelation in 24 that I got out of that is that I think that it's fair to say, this is my assessment, that everybody that knows me know that I go out of my way, man, and make sure you good. You see what I'm saying? Because I got that hustle inside of me to where I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna always be resourceful and get what I need. But I almost feel obligated, man, if I rock with you to make sure that I know you winning, dog, at all costs. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure you getting the very best of what you deserve. Or beyond that. That's just my nature. I've always been on that. And I'm always available. If you call me, I'm answering the phone. If I don't answer the phone, you best believe I'm calling you back. You know what I'm saying? Pretty quickly. I'm gonna send you a text or something like that. So I've always been available for people. I mean, that's something that I've consistently done throughout my whole life, not just the last 25 years. But what significantly changed for me is now I'm beginning to realize that I've been doing that. And it ain't always been good that I've been doing it because I've been burnt by that too, by that same thing in a few instances. And I didn't start to really realize I used to all just chuck it up a lot of times. I used to just chuck it up to, oh man, whatever. But then, it starts to take its toll on you, start to wear you down, man. Because I'm human just like everybody else, man. I hurt. Sometimes you just be like, damn, man, really? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And it just make you sit back and say, really? Damn, you know what I'm saying? That's where we at now. That's where we at. It just made me kind of throw my hands up and like, well, maybe I need to throttle down a little bit and stop doing that. Like you said, watch I'll kind of shrink my circle a little bit. No love lost and none of that, but just realize that people are different. And sometimes you just, as we grow, man, we all got different paths we got to travel at some point.
Going through that with
and I
right now, man. So I understand what you're saying. Going through that very thing right now with a couple of close people right now.
Yeah. So in the difficulty, like you said, it's the emotion in it. You love them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you want the best for them, but sometimes, man, what I learned is my expectations. Sometimes the way, and like I said, I all learned this. It really hit me last year, and I'm 54, and it just hit me last year that it finally just registered with me. The people that you hold sometimes don't necessarily hold you in the same regard in a lot of instances. You can feel like it because of the way you feel. You can feel like that you being held in that same regard, and it's nothing like that in a lot of instances. And you just be like, I'm finding that out, man. And I'm telling you, and that shit hit me like a ton of bricks. It did. I was like, damn, it's like that.
Yeah, it will. It will, man. I'm finding it out. I got a partner that's finding out the same thing from his family right now. So I get it. I get exactly what you're saying. That feeling you're talking about, I know exactly what you're talking about, man. It's hard to deal with. And you know what you've been doing.
Yeah. And none of us on this panel are like that. None of us, and I've been knowing all you guys for decades, but there's none of us on this panel are like that to where we be like, oh man, I did this. We don't throw that. We don't do that. We don't do that. No, none of us do that. But at the same time, between us talking, we'll be like, well, damn, because I don't have to tell you that I was good to Max. Max ain't got to tell you, Ando, that you was good to me. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to do that. We already know that. We already know that. But if there's a discrepancy with something like that, by you knowing a person like that, see, that's what I'm saying. You held in the same regard, so you know what the tendencies are. If somebody came and told me something right now about one of y'all that I know for sure, and I know y'all in and out, if they came and tried to tell me anything that's crazy, I'll shut that down so fast. I'll be like, dog, you tripping. I know them cats. It's you,
Yeah.
dude, you bugging. You know what I'm saying? You bugging. You got to be bugging. You know, because I used to tell everybody all the time, and I know all y'all heard me say this at one time or another. If you can't get along with me, dog, you got some kind of problem going on with you, man. Because when I tell you I'm easy like Sunday morning, dog, I'm easy, man. It ain't no ruckus going on over here, man.
Yeah, you're right.
You
You're
know,
right.
you know. What's going on over here, man? I want you to do good. I want your family to do good. Shit, I help you. You know, I help you get yours. Why get mine? You know what I'm saying? If it's an opportunity out there, man, you trying to pursue. I don't know, man. Maybe we all probably just cut a little different. You know what I'm saying? But that's my thing. So with that, we're gonna roll into this and that. We're gonna jump up off that, man. This and that is our second segment, man. So we're gonna go on the throwback right quick, y'all. So we had to go back right now. You know, it's 19. I'm gonna say 90, 91 or something. You sitting in that Central or that Saab or that jet on some hammers. You know what I'm saying? Or clean up that old Acura Legend. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Maxwell, that old J30, that old green J30 on them green Inkies. You know what I'm saying? On them old gold D's. You know what I'm saying? You sit back there with it, you got to clean up them hammers real good, dog. Got that vanilla rum on your doggone dashboard up there on your mirror. Got that vanilla rum sit up there. So now, what was you rolling to go get that old Pioneer, that old Jensen system, dog? You was going to Circuit City, or was you going to Radio Shack? And which one you was going to, dog? Who you pulling up on to go get that old system? You know, you muted. You muted. You muted. Okay, there you go.
Yeah. There we go. There we
There you
go.
go.
Yeah, to go get that thing, man. I'm gonna roll in Circuit City myself, bro. You know, Circuit City had more adult style electronics in that bad boy. If I want to get a little electric doom buggy or something, I go to Radio Shack. You know what I'm saying? But when I wanted grown folks electronics, bro, I roll up in Circuit City, bro. You know what time it is as soon as you walk in the door, bro. So
you go. Going to Circuit City, hold on.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. All right. Watch out. If you want to go in there and get them 6x9s, dog, or subwoofer, where you rolling?
Ando, I gotta go to the RS, man. I gotta go to Radio Shack, man, because I was in Fort Stewart, Georgia, baby. I rolled up in Radio Shack and they hooked me over there, Sherwood system. they hooked me up real deep. Baby, I had the box, I had the kicker in the back with the 10-inch woofers. You couldn't tell me nothing. My license plate routed 2 blocks away.
Radio Shack out Joe Scrapping, did you? That boy?
Hey, real talk. You know what I found though? Depending on what city you in, and we all travel a lot, you can be around a raggedy Radio Shack.
Okay.
You're just sorry. You're just like, this is a Radio Shack? And
then
another city in the Radio Shack is like, oh my gosh, okay.
Bussin'.
Yeah.
They got everything you need.
That's right. So
you come up out of there waking the whole neighborhood up.
So you going to the shack?
Going to the shack? I'm going to the Radio Shack, baby.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Radio Shack.
Who you pulling up on, man? Circuit City or Radio Shack, dog?
Man, I got to go to Circuit City, dog. Just because of the sheer size of the store, man. Circuit City, they got. Hey, Ando said it. They got everything in there, dog. Now,
yeah, they did.
Man, y'all better quit messing around. Circuit City got swallowed up by H.H. Gregg.
They did, but we talking about back in the day before they got swallowed up. They had everything. Hey, you can be in there. You can in there. You can go in there looking for old subwoofer. All right, but then you're gonna be over there in the TV section. You're gonna be over there looking at all the latest technology. You might even get your old laptop. While you're doing that, man. Right. Get your old Hey, no. Hey, I went to Circuit City and had a sunroof put in my little Volkswagen Fox, dog. So and and the TVs and the headrests. I got all of that done. You can't get that done at Radio Shack, man. You just can't get it done. So, hey, Radio Shack was good because remember, they was before Circuit City, as far as I know.
They were.
So
They
at the time, Radio Shack was a spot because you can get everything that was around back then. You can get it in there. But when Circuit City came along, oh no, dog, I was in heaven, man. I go to Circuit City, don't even need nothing. I just go in there just to go walk around.
He is in there browsing.
Hey, sometimes ain't even got no money. Knowing I ain't got no money to go find out, man. Just walk around and just see what's the latest technology.
Boy, they're gonna stop you with their clipboard in their hand. What you need?
No one had that old living way. I take advantage of it, dog. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That before GPP. So Circuit City, let me tell you, I'm gonna say Circuit City too, but I'm gonna tell you why though. But first though, see, let me tell you about the old Radio Shack though, dog. It depends on when you caught me now, because I might pull up on that old Radio Shack over there on General Scraven over there. But see, Radio Shack was competing with old Western Auto because they were next door now, boy. You know what I'm saying? So, and I can use that old Sears card at Western Auto, Radio Shack, and Sears, dog. That old Sears card, you know.
Multi-talented.
You're multi-talented, dog. So, I might pull up in the Shack. If the Shack right now wasn't too good, but if I went up to that old Radio Shack and it was by old Radio Shack, you catch one by old Kmart or something, Circuit City probably right across the street.
Yep.
So I'm going to go in old Circuit City. Yes, sir. I'm going to go in there. Hey, man, let me tell you something, boy. I put me old 25-inch big back TV on Leo. We had on Circuit City, dog, put it in the barracks. They had no big back TV heavy than the motherfucker. I had to go up the second floor. You take the back in the corner, but it was dog.
You had pinned up against a wall with that TV.
You can tell me that old Zenith, dog. You know what I'm saying? I was in the house, baby. But I'm gonna go to Circuit City though, like you said, because it had everything in there, man.
Everything
in there, dog. Everything, man. Everything you looking for was in Circuit City, man. All right. So let me ask you right here. Now, on your way, watchdog, I'm gonna stay right here with you. On your way to going to that damn Radio Shack, you had to pass both of these down General Scraven. So which one did you stop at? Did you stop at old Winn-Dixie, old Piggly Wiggly?
But since I was used to Winn-Dixie having that old buttermilk pie, I had to go over there and check, see that they have it on standby for me because I had to go get it. But you eat a whole buttermilk pie in one sit. I'm gonna go Winn-Dixie because it brought me back. Thinking back, I was back in old Fort Worth, Texas. I got to Winn-Dixie in that buttermilk pie.
Yes, sir.
Yes, scoop of it.
Yes, sir.
A homemade vanilla ice cream on top of it.
Ooh. Boy, you taking me back to some times, boy.
See?
Yes, sir.
Hey, and I meant one scoop because grandmother didn't play that. You get one scoop.
That's it. Right. Even though you had to turn that thing about a half an hour to get that, you go to Muscle Fay and turn that thing, making that ice cream, boy. I know. Who you had to find about, man? Winn-Dixie or Piggly Wiggly?
Well,
Piggly Wiggly for them pig feet.
Bro, I still got my 1 year anniversary, 2 year anniversary coin, Susan B. Anthony dollar from Piggly Wiggly, because that was my first job, bro. You know what I'm saying? That was my first job. Winn-Dixie was trying to be like Piggly Wiggly, you know what I mean? The pig, come on, man, you had everything. And the pig is in the hood, it's on the good side of town, in the South now.
Yeah.
I mean, Piggly Wiggly is a staple. Ain't taking nothing from Winn-Dixie. Winn-Dixie was all right, but I gotta go with my first employer, dog. I'm gonna be up in Piggly Wiggly, bro.
You go with the pig, the hoggly woggly, baby.
Going to the hobbly wobbly. And I don't even know Watchdog somebody. I'm from the South, Watchdog, but I'm like, bro, I don't even know if I know what a buttermilk pie is, big dog.
Man. Oh man, that's a delicacy, bro. That's a delicacy. Huh? I know my folk that are subscribing from Texas, they better be subscribing. Oh, I didn't mean to say it like that. But we welcome y'all.
Texas.
They know that buttermilk pie is. Okay. Well, I tell you, they know what that buttermilk pie is.
Yes, sir.
Boy, that's some creamy with a little crunch on the top and a little gooey on it, man.
I ain't never had.
Hey, look here, man.
That one either.
Look, Tim, Piggly Wiggly, bro. Don't forget about that green stamp book, bro. Don't forget about that green stamp book. Man, you go into Piggly Wiggly, man, do your little shopping, man. They print out them little stamps, look like, little postage stamps, boy. You'd be so excited to get the little books. Man, you can win. You get enough stamps, man. You get like little cookware sets, man.
Yeah.
You get Pyrex dishes, man. Bro, I don't think we paid cash for a Pyrex dish, man. We got them on Piggly Wiggly stamps. I used to be sitting at the table with my grandma on Saturdays, man, putting all them stamps in the book. Oh,
yes, sir.
I want this pot right here. I want this pot set right here. We should have this by the end of the year.
10 more stamps. 10 more stamps.
Well, it was a long time. It was a long time before I knew that coins was real money, because I thought them coins was red, blue, and yellow. Them sent the one from the food stamp, they give you the 25 cents. That's what I thought was real money right there, dog. You gave me a quarter. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Green stamp books with the pig, bro. That was a different currency. That was another currency, man. You had incentive to stop the pig, man.
All right, then. Lil, pig or Win Dixon?
Hey, man, it's the pig, man. It's the pig. And here's why. I say the pig because I don't know about y'all. I don't know how many Piggly Wigglies left. It can't be too many of them because you don't see them no more. But
There's one right over here on Moreland Avenue, dog. When you come down here, we're gonna run and get us some scraps.
There's a few left.
I got an hour drive to work, man. And I work, I leave Columbia and I work out in the country. And I pass 2 Piggly Wigglies on the way to work, man. And I don't see them nowhere else. But there's 2 of them, one on the way and then one in the little town that I work in. And so just the mere fact that they holding on, they still holding on, dog, from the public.
Yet holding on. Yet holding on.
Hey, they ain't going nowhere.
Ain't nowhere else you gonna get
from the Publix and all them other new chains. I got to go with the pig, man, because them jokers,
you know what Piggly Wiggly holding on?
Huh?
They holding on because of their name. Well,
you know
that's
what?
the only way you can go in there and get from the pig, from the rooter to the tutor.
Yeah, you ain't gonna see
the pig, because I'm telling you, and I got this. I didn't notice it, but I'm gonna check it the next time I go by there. But the Piggly Wiggly distribution center right there in Somerville, if I remember right, on 26, going towards Charleston, man, is to your right there, before you get into in Somerville, man, on I-26. So I just thought about that. I'm like, well, yeah, you know what? Now the pig been around a long time, and
pig been around,
man. That's a whole historical building.
Yeah. They resilient, dog. They resilient.
Now, I'm gonna go with the pig too, but I'm gonna tell you something. Both of them jokers is high. Therefore, you gonna pay for whatever you buy, they're gonna cost you, doc. Because them jokers is expensive. They're expensive.
And it might be expired. It might be something expired.
It's definitely expired, dog. Piggly Wiggly is the only store you can still buy shirts, dog. You know what I'm saying? Piggly Wiggly is the only place where you can still buy rolling shirts and get you a bottle of Anderson, dog, and take you some damn Anderson for a damn headache, dog. Who the hell still selling shirts and buffering and Anderson? Ain't no damn good, man. You know?
That's Blue Ribbon.
Hey, that's why they still selling that Tussie deodorant.
And you can probably get a zero candy bar while you're in there, dog.
Boy, that Tussie deodorant, that creamy stuff you put on your
we just go in there and get our groceries, and then we get over there on aisle 8 over there by that old washing powder and bleach and all that, dog. And I grab me a couple pair of Converse out that basket with the beach balls in it, dog. Grab me a couple.
You know that one called no washing powder. All that box had on it was detergent.
Dog, them damn tennis shoes be together with a brand tie. You know, ain't no damn box, dog. You just pick them up. You just pass me. There's an 8 or there's a 9. You better match them up. You know what I'm saying? Make sure they're the right one. Yes, sir. One-stop shopping, dog. Okay, so who y'all trust more, man? Y'all trust bald-headed barbers or a gas station cook? Lev, I'm gonna stay right there with you, dog.
Man, this is a hard one right here because it's pros and cons for both of them. But in the end, a bald-headed barber, that dude, he might just be having some problems, man. He might just be, getting old or got some alopecia, anything be going on, though. I can live with him. He just having some issues. But them hands still work. He's still a magician with them clippers. Now, gas station cook. Hey, it's changing. Now, you would ask me this about, 5-6 years ago, man. I'd have said easy now, dog. I can't eat no gas station food, man. I just can't do it. I done been in too many gas stations. I see it ain't been, look like the floor ain't been mopped in years. You know what I'm saying? It's roasted.
After them like
It's
a
dead.
shitstorm went through it.
All of that, dog. I can't but lately, hey, them gas stations lately, man, shoot, them gas stations turned into a restaurant, dog. Hey, I told you that time me and you met at the Georgia game when we met at Georgia.
Yeah.
Where I told you I had just stopped, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
that old racetrack.
I stopped at old racetrack and got me an old slice of pizza, man. I was hungry. I got me an old slice of pizza. When I got in the car and started eating it, no, I had to go back in there and get me another slice, dog. I had to go and get me another one, dog. So yeah, Wawa with the good food, racetrack. There's a couple other ones out there. A couple other ones.
Quick Trip.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so but overall, I can deal with the bald head barber, man, because that dude might just be going through some things, but them hands still solid. So I'm gonna say I trust that dude more than the gas station cook. Because some of them old gas stations, I can't do it, dog. I can't do it.
Can't do it.
No, I stopped. I went to Knoxville, Tennessee a couple weeks ago, man. I stopped at old gas station up there in the mountains, because I ain't, up there being dumb and didn't stop to get gas when I needed to. So I stopped there in the mountains and got some, man. And dog, I ain't want to touch nothing in the store. I definitely didn't want to touch the gas pump. But I went inside to go use the bathroom. I had to use my elbows, dog. I didn't even want to touch the door, dog.
There wasn't no sign up.
The door got pissed all on it and everything else, man. So
sure wasn't no sign up there.
Nah, with no.
I ain't gonna say what now. I'm just asking was it a sign up.
Yeah, there wasn't no sign. It wasn't. I checked. I would have kept it.
Why might want to know?
Real gas station cook.
Me?
Yeah.
Man, hey, Larry pretty much said it all, man. You can always find your steady bald-headed barber, but they're gonna hit you with the clipper or they're gonna hit you with that straight edge razor. It depends on who you're dealing with. Yep. But that old gas station cook, like he said, you don't know which one you're going to. You walk into the wrong one, they be like, oh yeah, we got you. We'll serve you real good, real quick. They're gonna serve you something all right. By the time you get out 2 miles down the road, you wonder why your stomach bubbling.
Like this.
Chocolate.
Larry, you rocking? You can't sit still. You trying to find the next stop? Yeah, boy, you just stopped 2 minutes ago.
Right.
Boy, they served you a straight bowl of laxative. So hey, I'm like Larry, man. I'm gonna stay with those straight-handed, no matter what, no sugar shade, nothing. That straight, that bald-headed barber. Boy, they gonna get you right. Boy, they gonna get you. They gonna put some of that, what's it, the talc or whatever. They gonna put all type of stuff on your head.
Full of talc on you. Full of talc on you.
Little talc. Boy, your head gonna feel smooth.
Right on. Okay. Well, he and Baba, he froze up on us.
Yeah.
Okay, you back. All right, there you go. Okay, back there. All right, Ando, who you rocking with? Bald head barbers or gas station cook, dog? Who you trust more?
Bruh. Look here. That's a clean sweep right there, big dog. That's a clean sweep. Now, I don't want to throw all the gas station cooks under the bus, bro, because there's some great ones out there, bro. And I've been to some holes in the wall of gas stations in the South where it was always crowded, man. Wasn't nobody getting gas, though, man. You go there live because the cook behind that is throwing down with some pork chops and greens and ham hocks, mac and cheese. First time I seen it, I'm like, man, I ain't buying this out of no gas station. I was just hungry one day. I was like, let me go and get this a try. Man, I had to run back in the store, see if my grandma that was deceased was back in the kitchen somewhere. I'm like, boy, let me tell you something.
Yep.
Look at here. Man, them old racetracks and some of these modern ones, man, they got a variety of stuff. It ain't just pizza. They have regular meals. They be
all kind of shit.
Throwing down.
Yeah.
I don't want to discredit, all those gas station cooks now, but I have been to some gas stations out here in California, bro, that I don't want to touch nothing. And they don't care. There ain't no love in it, man. It's just, I don't want to touch nothing. Sir, you want to get some lunch? No, I don't want to get no lunch. Bro, it just looks nasty. The chicken don't look like it's done or it look like it's been up there all day.
You said something right there, Endo.
Chicken light skin.
Why
You know
all
what
of them
I'm saying?
chicken? Why all of them cooking chicken anyway?
Yeah.
Everyone you go to, I guarantee you, so they got some form of chicken. Chicken
They
strip,
cooking chicken.
chicken
That's right.
tenders.
That's right.
How are they cooking it? That's the question.
Hey, Chris. Hey, but Crispy Crunch is a fail-safe for them. They are putting all the, in a variety of gas stations now. That
Yep.
Crispy Crunch chicken, you go into the gas station that's doing that right. That that ain't nothing to play with now. So I don't want to discredit that. But back to the question at hand. Yeah, we're gonna go with the barber, big dog. We're gonna go with the barber because, that joke is steady right there. I ain't seen a bad ball head ball right now. You know what's going on, big dog.
It's hard to find one. I ain't gonna tell you no lie, and that leads me right into mind. I'm gonna go bald head barber too, cause it's hard to find a bad bald head barber. Them bald head barber be cutting you, dog. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell you no lie, man. Cause I used to flip on a couple clippers back in my day myself. There, you know what I'm saying? And I learned how to cut. God rest her soul, man. My Aunt Emma Jean Gaynor, man, taught me how to cut hair, man. And she cut our hair. She taught all of us how to cut. Man, she cut with no guards. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm like, dang, and then, as my hair started to retreat, and go into retirement, I had to learn how to start cutting my own hair because, mine filed for early retirement around my late 20s, early 30s. It took over early out on me, dog. So I had to get on up out there because I wasn't gonna be walking around there looking like George Jefferson. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I'm gonna go with bald head barbers. But I will say, like y'all said, there's some gas stations in particular. Watch out. You remember this gas station over there off Creighton Road, boy? We worked that old G unit over there, that old G Army, that old Chevron. Who walk over there and get them old chicken gizzards.
Boy, before they shut down.
Go over there and get them gizzards. Boy, look, let me tell you. Boy, you go get them gizzards from that Chevron.
That gas station.
Them gizzards off Creighton Road. Them gizzards, dog. Coming up out that hot grease, this how you be, Lil.
Hey,
boy, them gizzards was something serious, dog. That hot sauce on them.
Hey, they were cooking. Boy, they were cooking. Now that gas station, I gotta give them that.
Boy, was cooking.
They switched out on people. Boy, they were putting down some food.
Yeah, they putting down some food, dog.
Boy, they put down some food. Boy, hey, you go there and get some old lunch, eat that, come back and eat it. Boy, you sitting at the desk.
That's right. And some of the best Nemo I done had that came out of the gas station, dog.
You know, swear you ate old Thanksgiving meal. You done went straight to sleep.
Some of the best Nemo I done had came out of the gas station. Real talk. I ain't gonna lie.
And that's all. Got to be right.
Got to be the right one, but but if it's bald head barbers for me. Okay, fellas, our last segment before jumping in there, I'm going to go ahead and say, man, like to subscribe us, man. We at BaldHead Reason on YouTube. Go ahead and like and subscribe us. We also on Spotify. Also, man, you can listen to it in your car, man, while you're moving around, and we check it out. You can do it to your ear hole, baby. You did. All right, so like, subscribe today. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Put it on BaldHead Reason. New episodes every Monday, man. Go ahead and check that out. All right. In their prime, fellas, Endo, Jawan Howard or Zach Randolph?
Okay, this one ain't that hard for me, bro. So,
Okay.
Jawan in college, I thought he was a bad man there at Michigan. In the pros, he was decent. But I just think Zach Randolph was that kid. Didn't Zach come straight out of high school? Was he one of the...
Did he? I think he did. I don't remember him in college.
I think he was one of the kids that came out of high school, man. And after, a few years of seasoning, that kid was a grown man down there in the post, man. Getting them rebounds. I just like the way he used to bang. Despite not having all the experiences as those other guys. And he turned out to have a pretty decent career. I didn't look up the stats between the two. I know Jawan was in the league for a long time, but in their prime, I'm going to go with Zach Randolph, bro.
Michigan State 1 year, 2000, 2001.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right, bet that. All right. Who we go rocking with? Watchdog.
Hey, man. Hey, yeah, and Nando, yeah, I agree with all that. I agree with you, but the only reason I'm going to go with Jawan, man, because he edged out because he did get an old championship. Did get him an old championship, but he had that one stellar performance he had against the Bulls in '96. Jawan showed out. He showed
right.
He showed
boy, he showed what the Wizards saying. Yeah.
He showed some chutzpah. What is it? Chutzpah?
Wow.
Yeah. he showed some old chutzpah then, bro. So he kind of changed, you know. But sometimes you looking at him like, boy, you like it something, you just out here just flapping around on the court. You ain't doing nothing, bro. You a modern, you were part of that league the other day, but back then. But right now, I give him the edge because of his ability and what he did in '96 against the Bulls, and the fact that he got that one championship.
Good deal. All right, Leo.
Yeah, I'm going Zach Randolph, man. when I saw this, I'm like, Ando, man, this was an easy choice for me because I was a big Zach Randolph fan, man, and I ain't never been no big Juwan Howard fan. You know, of course, you know I wasn't no Juwan Howard fan in college because you know they were battling them Blue Devils. You know, they were late battling.
We knew you were gonna do that.
Yes, sir. Yes, I could get with him in college. I definitely couldn't get with him in college, but when he went pro. I ain't gonna say he fell off a little bit, but he was kind of under the radar, man. He had some good stats, and he got a little championship, man. But Zach Randolph, for me, I was watching them games, man. A little bit later on in his career when he was in Memphis, I think it was, and they was playing in them big playoff games. Zach Randolph was producing. You know, that boy was on that block, man, with that left hand, and he wasn't no one-on-one cover. You know, he wasn't covering one-on-one because he get you on the block, man, and get that left hand up. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. So I'm going with Zach Randolph just for the amount of, the big games that he was in and them games that he showed up in where he was a focal point.
Well, I'm going to mess with y'all then right quick. I'm going to say a joke at the end of that. So y'all sure y'all ain't going, y'all sure ain't going for Zach because he looked like Eddie. He looked like Eddie from Family Ties, Family Matters.
He showed look like Eddie from Family Ties. From Family Matters. He showed do.
Yeah,
he showed do look like Eddie. Eddie Winslow. Eddie Winslow.
Eddie Winslow out there on the court. That's where I went with, boy.
He do look like Eddie now.
He look like Eddie Winslow, man.
Yeah.
But look at him in that Kings uniform. I guarantee you like Eddie Winslow.
He look like Eddie, dog. He look like Eddie for real. But I'm going with old Eddie though. I'm going with old Eddie Winslow. You know what I'm saying? Because Zach, like I said, he was a tough cover, man. You know, Juwan had some good years and stuff like that, man. But Zach came in there, man. You know, he came in there 1 year out of college, and he's the most improved player the very next year, man, 2004, or 2 years after that. You know, he's the most improved player, and then he just emerged as just one of the best low block players in the NBA, man. You know, before they went to this 3-and-D concept. Now everybody want to shoot threes, but if you wanted a basket, them last 5 minutes to close the quarter down there, you can throw that thing down there on Zebo, man. I mean, he could do damage down there. He was working down there, Doc. I mean, that dude was physical down there on that box. He was a man. So I'm going to go with Zach, man, only because I think I like his overall game, too. You know, they was equally comparable defensively and things like that. But, you know, I'll go with Zach, though, you know, if I had to pick one. All right, fellas, our last segment called Off the Dead Zone, man. What or who are you putting on blast going into this weekend? We're going to start off with you, Watchdog. Take us out of here.
Well, I'm going to say this real quick. I'm going to put on blast any of them folk that, you know, like I said, I kind of keep the circle close. Any of them folk, you know, because y'all know, you know, I deal with the media service at my church, right? And I got folk that out there feel that, you know, me as the media guy, they can do it better. But unfortunately, I've been trying to get y'all to do this and volunteer and relieve me in the old household 6 on sometimes, but y'all don't want to do it because it requires you to be accountable to everybody who's online watching and whoever's sending you message on your phone talking about they can't hear and something going on with the sound. I can't hear the drums and all this type of stuff. But in the last, I've been the media guy. I mean, the missus going on 6 years now, if not longer. Doing COVID, post-COVID, pre-COVID, all of that. So I've been trying to get folks to do it. And then I had a group decided they want to have a little powwow and discuss me and the media ministry, me and the missus, is basically who you talking about. You know, does he do this for a profession? If he a media guy, because you know, I'm in a band. I don't care if you're in a band. Church media ministry is totally different than what you're trying to do. Because for one, it ain't about you, it's about the ministry. And they're trying to do different things. They're trying to reach a wealth of numerous people, not just you in what you're trying to do. So if you want to learn media ministry, to those individuals, like I got on them today, I said what I said my piece. I'm saying it again, just in case you listening today. If you want to learn how to do the media ministry, come on. I will show you. I will let you see what we do, and then let's see what else you do, because it's more than just you making sure the sound out the mic coming right, because you got to be able to attend to the live stream version of that's going on too, because you got people watching and asking, hey, I can't hear. Now what you gonna do? Because you are concerned about trying to blast everybody's eardrums out inside the sanctuary. But anyway, those are people that I want to put on blast today because they really got on my nerves.
Tell them to come on and step up, and you'll teach them how to do it.
Hey, I'm trying.
Teach them how
I
to
told
do
him,
it.
come on, see
Teach
me.
them
But
how
after
to
the day, I don't think now I want to talk to him because I told him now get out my face. I said what I said. I'm out.
Like volunteering for something, man, and having people question you when you volunteer. You ain't
volunteering and donated a lot of the equipment.
Right. There you go.
To bring us into the 21st century.
Yep. Tell you one thing, we wish we could take that back to the 25 years ago. They get to talking. Well, I think I can do it. You know what? Enough of this. Half right.
Face. Hey, man, hey, what I tell you, the missus, one of my partner's wife went up to the missus. She said, "Hey, where he going? He moving pretty fast." She said, "No, that little first arm walk right there, he moving fast."
Yes, sir. Yeah, moving. Range walk, baby. Range walk.
Hey,
yes, sir.
When I tell you I range walked to the back of that sanctuary and got them dudes together and said my piece, and then came back out like I ain't said nothing.
That's right. Continue to march. Charlie Mike. Yes, sir. Ando, who or what are you putting on off the Dizon, baby?
I'm putting Allison Lawrence, 57-year-old Afro-American Allison Lawrence on blast out of Orlando, Florida. They arrested her Friday for an incident that happened on December 16th in the airport. So she didn't have her paperwork together. She had a little miniature schnauzer with her. So she didn't have paperwork together to get her dog on the airplane. So, she just dipped to the bathroom and drowned her goddamn dog, man. It's pardon my French.
Oh, wow.
But she drowned the dog, threw him in the trash can.
Oh, it's awful, man.
And caught her flight.
What?
So that's who I'm putting on blast. 57-year-old Allison Lawrence. So they went back and looked at the tape, man, and there was a worker that had went in the bathroom, saw her cleaning up a bunch of water off the floor. And when he came back later to empty the trash, the dog was in there, still with the collar on the dog, still with her name and address as the owner of the dog.
Wow.
And the dog was chipped as well. So, but yeah, it's taken a few months. But yeah, they arrested this lady, and she probably been skating through life with some mental issues, bro. Because
crazy, man.
you could have let the dog off the leash or something and act like it wasn't yours.
Yeah,
right.
Just let him go. Don't do that to him.
And then somebody else would have picked that little dog up and took him home.
That's right.
But to just go in the bathroom and to drown your own dog for nothing. And
that's crazy.
Toss him in the trash can, man. That's some next level. You got
that's crazy. Huh? That's bruh.
You said it though. It's got to be some mental stuff going on, man.
It's got to be.
Yeah, like that's savage right there, boy. That's woo. That she gone.
Yeah, she gone. Yeah. That's what I'm putting on blast, bro. Mental health is a real thing in this country, man. You got all these people out here walking the street, man, need mental health. And we so concerned in this country about somebody getting something free or for nothing. Well, I have to work for mine. Dude,
yeah.
There's so many homeless people out here, on drugs and got mental issues. All these trillions of dollars we send overseas. I don't care about spending, $10 billion, $100 billion putting up facilities around here and then employing social workers to help get folks back on their feet so these folks will get off the street. But you got people complaining about, I got to work for mine, and why should they be getting something for free or for nothing? Would you trade places with them?
Yeah, exactly.
Would you trade places with them? You want to be bumped up somewhere in daily help? So, mental health is a serious deal, man. But I'm putting this lady on blast, and I'm glad, they got her, and she's probably going to end up in, in a mental institution or something.
She should. She should.
Or to to do something like that once they really start questioning her and looking into her background. But yeah, dog, that was straight mental, bro.
Yeah,
straight mental to do something like that to your own pet. That's what I'm putting on blast, man. I didn't mean to bring everybody down, but that is.
Oh no, hey, that's what this is for, baby. Put it out there and let them know what time it is. All right, Leo, who you got, buddy?
Man, I'm gonna put I was down to two things, man, but I feel like I go with this one right here because it's a little different. I'm gonna put the South Carolina High School League on blast. So, South Carolina High School League this past week, they made a decision. Well, let me a little background first. So, South Carolina, just like a lot of other states, they've been having a lot of problems, man, with kids transferring to different schools. This is high school now, just for the purpose of playing sports.
Yeah.
You know, they've had some instances, man, where a kid was great in football and basketball, and so kid played football at one school, during the fall semester, and then transferred to another school during basketball season because that was the top basketball school in the state. He transferred to that school to go play basketball, man.
Yeah.
So, hey, hey, that's how we do, man. And so, Sauk State has had a whole bunch of issues like that in the past. And so, what they did, instead of putting down some type of law to prevent all of that, or some type of penalty for doing all of that, they finally got tired of fighting all of it and just said, hey, for the state of South Carolina, starting next year, we're going to institute a one-time transfer, a one-time free transfer. So, for sports, it's for high school now. If you want to to whatever school you want to transfer to, you can go there to play this particular sport one time with no penalty, no nothing. And so now you already got a whole bunch of kids lining up. Before this year is even over, you got kids already lining up for next year. Everybody want to go to the top football schools, in the state, so that, college coaches can see them and all that kind of stuff. And I get trying to pull out all the stops to do what you can for your kid. But where does it stop? You know what I'm saying? Where does it stop? Because once you open that door, this one-time transfer thing, it ain't gonna stop people from cheating the system like they've been doing. As far as you got parents buying an apartment. It's got a little money. They buy an apartment in the district that they want their kid to go to. Don't even live in the apartment now. They just get the apartment, and so now they can say that's the kid's home, and the kid can play at this school.
Use the address. Yeah.
Use the address. So the high school, instead of straightening it all out, they just say, you know what, we tired of fighting this. We're gonna let y'all go on and transfer, and ain't no penalty for it. So that's who I'm putting on blast. Like, I think they could have handled that a little different, and just put some penalties in place to prevent people from doing that. Especially people really taking advantage of it, transferring 4 and 5 times. You got kids in the state that done played for 4 or 5 different high schools, man.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
So what's crazy is my granddaughter's boyfriend, he just transferred from another school to go to another school to play football. Just play football.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, man. So that's crazy. But that's one of the cons of NIL and all that other stuff, is having a trickling effect, because there are kids out there now in high school getting NIL deals.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, and that's one of the cons of NIL. I was all for them kids getting paid, and I'm still for that. Kids should be getting paid for their likeness because they making them colleges billions. I'm all for that. But that is one of the things you got to take with that, though, that it's going to affect how sports is ran, and how you can organize. It's going to have a big effect on that. And you can't put that genie back in the bottle.
Nope. Can't do
So
it.
it's gonna be one of them things. So I'm putting on blast, man. Listen, I just recently took over as an HOA president for my community, right? And so we're trying to do some things around here, man, to improve what's going on. We all been in the military, so y'all know how we like for stuff to be, right. The common areas, grass cut, trees trim, all that good stuff like that, right? But what irritates me is when I had my first meeting or whatever, people's in there complaining about little frivolous stuff that I ain't even had nothing to do with. I'm just like, look, man, we're gonna come in here with a common sense approach to stuff. It ain't my job to ride around and tell you to pick up some paper and fine you. Y'all ain't in the military. I ain't doing all of that. I ain't doing that. If the management come to do that and they tell you need to fix something, just fix it. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm working on other stuff, okay? That's like CQ to me. I don't want to be doing that now. But anyway, this is what irritates me. You get in there and you complain about stuff in the meeting. I mean, making a big spectacle over things like that. And then I go back and I'm trying to find out what's going on and see where we can match it in the budget to fix whatever your complaint is. And I go through the financials and you ain't even paid your damn home assessment fees. You a couple years behind. you, you ain't not complaining about stuff like that because we ain't got the money to do this, but you ain't even paid your damn fees. So one, if we needed to vote today, you couldn't even vote because you ain't paid your assessments. You know what I'm saying?
That's when
You
you're
can't
gonna throw
even
them out.
use none of the facility. Yeah, you talk about you want this at the clubhouse and this at the pool. You can't even use none of that because you ain't paying your damn assessments. But you end up making a big spectacle out of it, you know, and doing all that. So everybody, let me just go ahead and put this right there. If you live in an HOA and you want stuff done, pay your assessments, okay? Pay your assessment. If you ain't gonna pay your assessment, sit your ass down. Don't go in there complaining about nothing if you didn't pay your assessments. Okay. Now, if you think you're gonna protest, you ain't gonna win that. You know what I'm saying? You sign a contract and all this other stuff to you know that you're gonna live there. If you do what you gotta do, you ain't gonna have no problem. You know, so that's my get down on that. That's what I'm putting on blast. You know,
I
you
got
can't
an
be
alibi.
wrong. Go ahead, shoot it to me, Doc.
I got a couple alibis, 2 quick alibis. Hey, one thing about here reason we want to give a shout out to the George Foreman family. You know, rest in peace, Big George. You know,
No doubt. No
you
doubt.
know, hey, hell of a guy, man. We got to give a shout out to him from Bald Head Reason. You know, he's one of the greatest, man. So you know, shout out and our condolences to you and the family. And then you know, one last thing, you know, a little joke laugh. I don't know if it's a joke laugh, but did y'all see the video out there with Jaden Dane's mom came in between Juju and Jaden Dane?
Hey, what was it? Was she in between and then moved away, or was she on the other side and then moved
Man,
away?
she was on the. I think she was on the other side, but she came out of nowhere and sat in between both of them, and looked at him, told him, "Focus on the game." something like that. Focus on the game. We ain't got time for this. You need to focus.
I saw the. I ain't seen the videos. I didn't know which one where she started. I thought she started.
I think she started on the opposite side, but she came out of nowhere and got in between them. Get move.
You know you got to send that one to me, man.
Boy, I'm telling you, boy, that funny, man. that.
Nobody get
You
close to that.
You got to send me that one, brother.
Hey, I'm dropping it in there, man. Hey, I couldn't help but laugh, man. But she was serious. Hey, boy, her face expression lets you know that. Hey, that was a black mama letting you know you is not coming in between these millions right now. We ain't got time for this.
Stay focused. Stay focused.
I just put it in. I put it in old Teams chat.
Betcha. That's it. So this is it for us, y'all. This is BaldHead Reasoning. This is a wrap again. Make sure you follow us at BaldHead Reasoning on YouTube and on Spotify, or you can email us. Drop a comment, man. We'd like to hear what you think. I've been checking out a few comments, man. You know, make sure you hit that like, subscribe.
Yeah, gotta do that.
Drop us a comment at baldheadreasoner@gmail.com, man. You know, we'd like to hear from y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? We'd love to hear from you, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Questions, comments, and anything you want us to chop it up with, or if you got a question about any of us, man, you know, hit us up, man. We'll be glad to answer that. All right. So new episodes every Monday, man. Thank y'all for joining us on BaldHead Reasoning, man. We see y'all again soon. Be easy, stay safe, love, peace, and soul, and we get at you.
Yes, sir. Go do.